We can change the landscape in this country. Together, we can help kids reach their dreams that they may not have even imagined. By being able to partner with teachers in their classrooms, giving them feedback of how to move their practice forward, how to move from good to great.
As a teacher, the expectation is that you know everything. Like any situation that happens in your classroom, you know how to handle it. But in fact, you don't know how to handle it. In fact, you need help.
We are overwhelmed with student work. Any given moment on my desk, I have over 1,000 pages that I could be reading.
How are we going to incorporate a gradual release for the students?
Bar none, the best thing that happened to me as a new teacher was being given a mentor.
And you don't just need someone to tell you how to do it. You actually need someone to go in deeper with you.
So what's it called when you get signatures?
A petition.
Aha! Boom! I think it's important to have another set of eyes, ears, and opinions to guide you.
We are working towards level 3. Having a coach has allowed me to think about teaching in a different way.
I'm going to try new things, and even though it's taking me out of my comfort zone, that challenged me to actually move forward and step it up a notch.
And in having that relationship where someone is teaching me how to become a better teacher in real time, it helps me help my students. Where are they at in meeting that standard?
Building that relationship where they know that I'm on their side, number one, that they have my total alliance to their goals and my support to them.
Let's talk about what strategies we can use to help our brain become malleable for each of the lobes. It's very important for me to have my students develop a growth mindset because I feel like I'm in that stage in my life right now too. First, I want to learn about my students and really understand where they're at emotionally. Also, making a safe classroom I think is very important so students want to share.
After working with Jaquetta today, it just reminds me how most of the time the teacher has the answer. It's just about collaborating with them and helping them bring that knowledge to the surface.
Why am I going to underline hour? I think that it's easy as a new teacher to get into the trap of this is what I can do right now and just kind of staying there. And the supports I've gotten from my coach has helped me to always be looking at now what, how can I improve?
I might have had an idea once I was able to bounce it off of Abby and Natalie and Caitlin. So something that was a good lesson would become a great lesson.
We're going to use the backward design.
The beauties of these formative assessment tools, such as analyzing a student work, it takes the F student or a C student and take the grade out and put a face and a picture of the student on the paper.
It's really about looking at student work, looking at teachers and effective practices.
Looking at which students met that expectation and which students didn't is an eye-opener.
So it became a tool that let us talk about differentiation for her students in terms of strategies and tools, but it also became a tool that let us talk about what were some of her needs professionally.
I, in the past, have not forced my students to plan, but when I look at a majority of their work, it's obvious that they need some sort of guide, and I definitely will be doing that from now on.
The data really serves as a roadmap or a guide for our work together.
Coaching to me is just such an important piece to growing. A coach brings out the best in a person.
I absolutely believe that this is critical for schools, especially in the 21st century. We can't just teach the way we want to, we need to teach the way that they're going to learn.
The shift to me has gone from focusing on the teaching to focusing on the learning.
If we can make new teachers better, faster, essentially we're making our students better, faster.
So the impact of coaches has gone across the entire school and has definitely been one of the driving forces behind a cultural shift of collaboration.
When I get to directly impact or affect the lives of students, that makes every tough day that I've had well worth it.
Even though my job is to be the instructional leader, that's a job that I'm watching being handed out to so many of my teachers, and that's what I want to have happen, is to have an instructional leader in every single classroom for every single child.
All right, let's go. Yeah.